Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, then there's Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Orlando, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
Attack, Brian, attack.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Adebayo's teammates encourage him to be aggressive down there. He's a very intelligent low post scorer.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
The drive by Powell. Wiggins from long range. Sinks it from distance.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
Wiggins against Banchero. Suggs with a screen on Powell. Wagner for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, Bane knocks down the long J.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Powell. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Wagner finds Suggs. Over to the wing. Stolen by Hero. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Wagner against Wiggins. Suggs with the bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Now here's Mitchell. Hero outside. Powell outside. Hero scanning the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 1. Now Banchero, pounded by Wiggins. Adebayo grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Hero outside. Powell outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell's shot is off. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bane, the pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. Now here's Bane. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Bane's got 8 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. Powell outside. Bane against Hero. From the high post. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs outside. Back to Banchero. Over Mitchell. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Heat trail by 4. Hero outside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And Carroll passes to Wagner. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Powell outside. Hero outside. Will it go? That doesn't go either for Hero.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Bane, the pass to Carter. And here's Banchero. He's guarded by Hero. Wagner on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Heat trail by 9. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Now Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen from deep. Mitchell. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Magic leading by 9. Adebayo with a steal. Powell in the post. Carter's there to win the cold spell. Adebayo, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Suggs. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. switch here. Bataze's checked in. First one falls for him. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Suggs hits them both. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Bane. Give him 8 points now. Banchero outside. Gets the three to fall. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Out to the right wing. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Bataze. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell for three. It's rebounded by Bataze. Magic leading by 12. Here's Bane. Kicks it out to Wagner. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Here's Bataze, hounded by Wiggins. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back. Left side Bane. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Heat trail by 14. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Hero outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. The three ball. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Powell. And here's Adebayo over Bataze. And Miami again with the bucket.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Wagner outside. Launches a three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. A 12-point game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Larson. Smith right side. Black outside. Pass to Batase. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
No good on the free throw. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, B.A.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Black. Pass to Richardson. Intercepted. Here's Larson. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Magic leading by 10. Outside Richardson. Here's Batase. From down in the low post, it goes.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
So it's Miami now. Here's Jaquez. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, if he gets an opportunity to throw one down, he is going to take it every time.
Black with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Batase. Tries from 6 feet, and it's Orlando with another.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
All by himself. Here's Black, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
You have to love how fearless they play. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
Outside Jaquez. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Orlando leading by 12. Black passes to Batase. Batase with a screen. And Batase throws it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Orlando. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Black outside. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Ware.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Smith. Here's Larson, guarded by Richardson. Now Fontecchio. Tipped, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Yakachonis comes in for Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Offensive rebound. Miami moving it around. Here's Larson. Takes the 3. That one is off. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Magic. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
They've got Jonathan Isaac, Anthony Black out there with Tyus Jones, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Yakachonis, defended by Jones. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Yakachonis. No points so far. Here's Jovic to the middle. Here's Ware. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Magic. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Robinson, and Paolo Banchero subbed in for Isaac. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Banchero outside. Back to Carter. Here's the three. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight.
Excellent job by Carter Jr. recognizing the situation and getting the shot off in a hurry.
Now here's Jaquez. Pass to Iacochonis from deep. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Black. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jaquez. Good on the shot. Jaquez has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, BA, part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
Heat trail by 16. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fontecchio outside. Hero for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Richardson. Banchero against Wiggins. Pass to Banchero. Four on the clock. Second chance shot. And rejected. Hero outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Richardson. He's scoreless. Banchero with a screen on Hero. Pass to Carter. And Hero comes to help. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Carter. And the Magic lead by 16. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Fontecchio off target from three-point range. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And here's Carter. Pass to Black. Here's Banchero. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Orlando with the ball. And here's Black. Banchero outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Banchero. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Mitchell. Fontecchio outside. Wiggins outside from downtown. That shot off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Richardson against Hero. Banchero outside. Fontecchio with some nice D. Heat trail by 16. Back to Hero. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hero's gotten 4 this quarter.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Ends up going with a new group. So for Miami, Wagner in the high post. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Pass to Smith. Here's Powell. Over to the left wing. From 9 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Orlando leading by 14. Payne with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wagner. Itaze a screen on Johnson. Powell with a steal. Now here's Smith. No made baskets yet. Outside Johnson. It's Powell on the wing. Clock at 6. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. They led by as many as 18. Back to Wagner. Pass to Itaze. Suggs outside. From deep, Payne. On the wing, Payne. To stop the drought. Kicks it out to Wagner. Suggs surveys the D. Itaze a screen on Smith. Here's Payne. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, really, Bane is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Smith passes to Powell. He buries it from 3. Powell's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Batase. 6 points for him. Bane finds Suggs. Kicks it out to Bane. From the wing. That doesn't go either for Bane.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Brian, back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Now here's Suggs. Batase, a screen on Smith. Oh, got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Finished off the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 11. And the dunk by Wagner.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. The Heat have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. To the right side. Guarded by Bane. 5 on the clock. Smith passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Now Wagner. Give him 8. Suggs outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Wagner with a screen. From deep, Bane. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Magic leading by 9. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Now here's Smith. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Desmond Bane.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game.
Shot.
After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And that one misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Robinson. Jones with the ball. Still without a bucket. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Jones. And the Magic lead by 9.
Well, I love how Jones comes off that pick and roll with his head up, always scanning the defense to find the opening.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-6 run. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Now Powell. Back to Adebayo. Bam! Drops the hammer.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Jones. Outside Robinson. Orlando moving the ball around. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Jones misses. Heat trail by 7. Powell passes to Hero. And the layup is good. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Orlando ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Orlando Magic.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Tyler Hero, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Now here's Wagner, 6 on the shot clock. Banchero. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Heat trail by 5. Outside Mitchell. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Bane. Inside. Here's Banchero. Off with the layup.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Powell passes to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Carter, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Carter. Pass to Banchero. Back to Carter. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Adebayo.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Bane against Powell. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Magic leading by 3. Bane surveying the D. Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Slow start here to the second half. Just 1 for 5.
Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Mitchell, a screen on Banchero. To the inside. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Wiggins.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
For Orlando, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Wagner for 3. He drops it from range. Wagner's got 11.
Stretching the defense out a little bit. Wagner knocking it down.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Adebayo. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Now here's Banchero. Pounded by Wiggins. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Powell. Give him 8. And Adebayo slams it in.
Just slashing his way to the rim. When Adebayo attacks the basket, he is so dangerous.
And so now a timeout called by Jamahl Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Magic leading by 4. Outside Bane. Wagner outside. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wagner's got 13.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Powell outside. Adebayo a screen on Wagner. Clock at 4. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Miami shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Heat, Norman Powell. Shooting 1.
Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Now here's Powell. He's got 11, and it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Rebound Miami.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Powell. Stolen by Carter. Banchero takes it. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Heat trail by 5. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Pass to Fontecchio. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Miami. Magic leading by 5. Down low. Back to Howard. Now here's Wagner. Here's Batase. Now Richardson, covered by Smith. Fires the 3. Richardson, no good. Heat trail by 5. Fontecchio, the pass to Smith. Back to Fontecchio. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Batase. Batase's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Fontecchio pulls it down. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
That's good from Smith. Smith hits them both. Orlando leading by 3. Outside Richardson. To the paint. That's good from Batase on the assist by Richardson. Batase's got 8 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Guarded by Howard. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Magic. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Richardson. And here's Batase, covered by Johnson. Johnson with a double team. Wagner for 3. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Heat trail by 5. And here's Smith. Back to Fontecchio. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Richardson's got 4 rebounds now. Batase with a screen. Here he goes. And Batase throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. The Heat have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Johnson. And he's going for the oop here. Howard against Smith. And the dunk by Wagner.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Smith. Orlando making their last shot. Guarded by Howard. Fontecchio outside. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Howard, the pass to Richardson. To the middle. Here's Batase. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Goga Bitadze.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. So Batase nails them both. And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing by 8. Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Inside. Orlando grabs the miss. Batase's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Oh, love the intensity once you're hitting the boards.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Heat trail by 10. And here's Ware. Pass to Larson. Outside Jaquez. Now here's Ware. 5 to shoot. Down low. Larson with the bucket. Larson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Now here's Black. Outside Richardson. No good with the triple. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Larson. Here's Jovic. Miami moving it around.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Now Richardson. Still no points. Black, left side. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Orlando making some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Batase. De Silva comes in for Howard. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Richardson. Heat trail by 6. 1:05 left in the third quarter here. Here's Yakachonis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Yakachonis has got 5 points.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones feels it out. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Ware. The 3 sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Black outside. Up top, Isaac. Picked by Isaac. Jones, the pass to Isaac. Clock at 6. Outside Jones. Over Yakachonis. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Larson. Pass to Yakachonis for the tie. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Magic up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. And it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Ware. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now here's Powell. Ware the screen. To take the lead. Orlando with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Carter. Wiggins against Banchero. Pass to Wagner. For 3. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Ware the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. It's a 1-point game. Banchero no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
"17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Powell. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The kick out to Wiggins. To take the lead. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Banchero with a screen on Powell. Wagner for three. Orlando again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Banchero outside. To end the drought. Banchero uses his size down there.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
And here are the Heat now. Hero outside. Powell outside. To tie it up. And the three-pointer goes. And that'll tie this game up.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner for 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Wiggins, no good. The Magic shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. From deep, Bane. The rebound by Ware. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Miami has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Wiggins, no good. Wiggins has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Bane against Hero. Nifty move. And it's Bane with the bucket inside. And the Magic lead by 2.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
And for Miami, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Pass to Ware to take the lead. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Bane. Carter, a screen on Hero.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Banchero surveys. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. Rebound Miami. For 3, Powell. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Back to Suggs. Suggs with a screen on Powell. Pass to Banchero from the arc. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Now here's Banchero. Bitadze a screen on Wiggins. The 3 from Banchero. That one doesn't drop.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
He was all alone on that one. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Suggs.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Powell outside. Pass to Ware. Fires for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell against Suggs. Now Bitadze. Banchero right side. To tie it up. Miami grabs the miss.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And you really feel like Wiggins can get that shot anytime he wants in the mid-range.
Suggs finds Bitadze. And here's Bane. Fires from deep. Mitchell grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Hero. Back to Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. Ware the screen. To the left side wing. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bitadze's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Banchero outside. Now here's Batase, hounded by Wiggins. Suggs outside. The three. And Hero grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Bane, no good.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fires in the triple.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Miami leading by 3. Hero outside. Miami moving it around. Powell for 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his 3rd of the half.
The Magic shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Outside Bane. Pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. Let's loose for 3. The triple drop.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thanks. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. 3-point lead. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Hero! And the 3 misses. Magic shooting a low 26% in the 4th. Good for 2.
Zero fear from Bane. He wants to take the big shots.
The Heat shooting the ball at only 35% here in the 4th quarter. Now Powell. Wiggins looking around. Mitchell fires. Money from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now Banchero.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
At the line for your Magic, Banchero. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
That one's no good.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
Carter rips down the board. Magic trail by 3. Here's Wagner. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
They needed that hoop from Wagner. Nothing phases him.
1:49 left to play in the fourth. Hero banks it home. Big shot.
That is a big part of Hero's role with this team, being a reliable bucket getter regardless of the situation.
And so Jamahl Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Black's checked in for Suggs. And Miami also making a switch. Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Here's Banchero. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Cash it in! The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. Shoots a 3. Payne with a rebound.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight. And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Well, Miami shooting at a respectable 49%. The three is in! And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Banchero. Payne outside. Jacks up a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Now here's Hero. Payne with a rebound. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They led by as many as 18. Here's Banchero. Payne outside. 6 to shoot. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Can't hit a tough three.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
4th team foul. At the line for Orlando, Anthony Black. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Mitchell. Powell outside for 3. And so Orlando takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.